Hi, welcome to our kitchen. I'm Chris.
I'm Kristen, and we are Keto in the Country.
We have something so mouth-watering for you today, so please don't go away.
So if you like our videos and you want more like these, make sure to like our video and subscribe to our channel.
It's right there.
Yes.
Hit the little bell too, and you'll be notified every time we come out with a new recipe, which is once, sometimes twice a week when we're really on fire.
Yes.
Also, you want to say the Facebook? Okay, I'll say it. Also, please come join our Facebook group. We're over 300 now. It's fun. Sometimes we'll post articles, sometimes a few extra recipes. It's a wonderful group of people, so
yeah.
Please join us. And also, real quick, at the end, if you watch our videos to the end, we have some bloopers, and they're usually pretty funny because we're not so naturally good at this.
Right. We're definitely not scripted, if you haven't noticed.
In order to make keto sustainable, you just can't keep cooking the same things over and over again.
No.
So what you have to do is make the ordinary extraordinary, and that's what we're going to do for you today.
Yes, we are going to prepare a delicious burger, but instead of this just a traditional burger with American cheese, we're putting caramelized onions, a blackberry compote, and goat cheese. Is that it?
Yes, we're going to stack that thing up with such great ingredients, and we're going to take an ordinary hamburger. How many times have you just made a hamburger patty and had it for lunch?
Exactly. And the thing is that I think that putting a unique twist on a meal, it makes it fun for parties if you're trying to entertain, but it also keeps you interested, which is like what Christy was saying. You don't want to have scrambled eggs over and over every single day. You'll be burned out.
Just get tired of it. So it's the same with dinner and lunch.
Yes.
Also for this recipe, we chose grass-fed beef. Actually, what we chose was grass-fed, grass-finished, organic beef.
So the reason we like to use grass-fed beef is it has more vitamin E and vitamin K. And also, in order to make this a more nutritious meal, we are going to serve it over a bed of spinach.
So just for clarification, I'm going to tell you real quick the differences between the ground beef. There's your regular ground beef. It's commercial fed, commercial raised. There's your grass-fed beef. Grass-fed is very popular today, so they're going to try to trick you.
Yeah.
It's grass-fed, but it's not grass-finished. They'll take a grass-fed cow, and for the last 3 months of its life, they'll feed it GMO soy and GMO corn.
Right.
So it's grass-fed, but it's not grass-finished. There's grass-fed and grass-finished, which is awesome. That means the cow, well, lives on grass until it dies.
Yes.
And then the best thing I think you can get is organic, grass-fed, grass-finished beef. And organic just means it hasn't been given any hormones or any antibiotics during its life. So that's what we have today, and we actually got it at Walmart.
Yes.
So it's about $1.50, $2 more a pound, but we just have we have ground beef about once a week.
Yeah.
It's just $8 more a month for something that's going to be healthier for you.
Exactly. And if we're all doing keto because we want to, just improve our overall health, why are we going to put pesticides in our body?
Yeah, stuff the GMO.
Right.
So that's our rant. Also, the cows have a nicer life. That's important to me.
100%. I am an animal person.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it. We'll show you step by step what we did with this delicious hamburger, and it's so good. I know you're going to want to do it.
Yes.
So because we're using a cast iron skillet, you have to let it preheat for about 10 minutes and so that the heat will be evenly distributed.
A little tidbit about cast iron skillets: if you're cooking with them, you will also absorb a significant amount of iron.
And here we're dimpling the hamburger. That will keep it from puffing up like a football, like Bobby Flay says, when you're cooking it. And you can tell when it's done or ready to flip because the juices will come out very clean when the hamburger is done. And you don't want to overcook it. Really, hamburgers don't take that long to cook. And as tempted as you are, do not press the juices out of that burger.
And when you're flipping, you want to make sure to flip on a part of the pan that has not been cooked on yet. As you can see here, we have a perfect char on these gorgeous burgers. It's just how we like them.
And they're nice and juicy because we didn't press out the juices. Now we're gonna add the goat cheese. We're gonna let the burgers rest for about 5 minutes with the goat cheese. Let the goat cheese get nice and soft and tasty. It's always better at room temperature.
And now for the caramelized onions, we're gonna put some olive oil in the bottom of your saute pan.
Oh, and who doesn't love caramelized onions?
They have such a nice tender sweetness, which is perfect for this burger.
They're just magical.
Yes. And now you're going to want to salt the onions. This will bring out the moisture from the onions, and they'll first get soft and then they will get juicy, which is just what we want.
You want to cook, when you're caramelizing onions, you want to keep the heat at medium-high. And you just have to enjoy the process. It takes a long time, maybe 15 to 20 minutes for a good caramelized onion.
But really enjoy that smell in your kitchen.
Ah, yes.
And now for a very unique part for our burger, we're going to use a carton of blackberries and 2 tablespoons of water. And now we're just going to give them a stir and let them sort of cook down.
Yeah, they'll cook in their own juices. You just have to add the 2 tablespoons of water to get them started, to protect the bottom of the pan. Next is a tablespoon of our favorite sweetener, pure.
Yes.
Next, a teaspoon of xanthan gum, and that will thicken up the sauce just a
It's the perfect amount of thickness.
Yeah.
And you can really see this beautiful rich color start to develop.
You just let it simmer for a little while, and tell me that's not gorgeous.
It's perfection.
So now we're going to put all the components together. We put the caramelized onions in a little bowl.
And now it's time to build our burgers.
So we put it on a bed of spinach. Just, if you're on one meal a day, you always want that extra nutrition.
Right.
So we put the blackberry on top. We topped it with the magical onions.
Yes. And we used chives as a little topper. You can use herbs if you want.
Or nothing. I mean, this burger does not need anything. Tell me that is not a gorgeous meal, is something different that you can do to keep keto sustainable.
All right, so this has been a recipe that we've been talking about making for probably a little over a month now.
Yeah, maybe longer.
Yes, and this is gonna be our true reaction because we have not tasted it yet.
We have not tasted it. We got the idea from a restaurant, right?
Yes, my sister ordered these burgers. She lives in Jacksonville, Florida, and they were so unique. And actually, they used brie cheese, but we love goat cheese.
Yeah.
Everything that I love is on this plate.
Yeah. So we're gonna taste it for the first time.
Yeah. I have to always remember a small bite.
Yeah, me too. So good. We have definitely turned the ordinary into extraordinary today.
Absolutely. If you love sweet and savory, then this dish is for you. My mom always says the yin and the yang, and this dish totally has it.
Yeah, you have the sweet and sour, the sweetness from the caramelized onions.
Yes.
The tartness of the goat cheese and the blackberries.
Oh my gosh, there's like a little tangy flavor, I think, from that goat cheese and blackberry that I just love.
It's delicious.
Yes.
You're gonna have to try it. Let us know if you do. And we'll see you next time. We're gonna go now and we're gonna finish this hamburger.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Bye.
Bye. I think Catherine would say I don't sound composed. Like, healthy. Because we...
Okay, we'll cut there.